Shalom, I'm Doran Ellen Beldotan in Svat. I guess this will be the last in the short series of videos this morning. It's 3-something in the morning. I'd like to talk about who is a Jew, who is really Israel. There are certain, I guess I would have to call them markers, for lack of a better word right now, that indicate that someone really is Israel. Israel has a way of seeing Torah that is very, very different from the way most people see Torah. Torah is written with all kinds of ways of engaging the imaginations of people with all kinds of salacious stuff, and violent stuff, so that knowing that that's really what attracts them most keeps the riffraff out of the garden. Whereas those who are truly Israel bypass all of that. That doesn't interest them. They see right through all of the hoo-ha and cut right to the chase. And that's one of the markers of who really is Israel. Another marker of who really is Israel is whether or not someone can live in the land in Israel in peace. Just the way if you have any kind of a normal family life, you don't have to wage a war in order to be in your father and mother's house. It's far better if you come in peace, right? You start waging a war, you might be asked to leave for a while until you can recollect your senses and come back. Under normal circumstances, a child does not have to fight for the right to be in their home. And so it is when Israel is really our parents. We don't have to fight to be in the land of Israel. A person who comes to the land of Israel from other places in the world and is looking for sanctuary, is looking for a quiet place to get away from the tussle and worse of the outside world, and is willing to tread gently, is welcomed with open arms, and they don't have to fight to be here. They'll surely have to go through a purification process if they've been in the diaspora. If they were born in the diaspora, if their family has been in the diaspora for generations, they will certainly have to go through a period of purification. But they're not going to have to become hardened and crafty and sneaky in order to be able to remain in the land of Israel. Quite the opposite. Their battle is becoming more honest and more gentle and less sneaky and less crafty, purifying their attributes. It's not in the direction of becoming a battle-hardened soldier. If someone comes into the land of Israel and finds that they cannot remain here without violence, either they're not Israel at all, or they may be a descendant of Israel but not yet ready to come here. So if one makes Aliyah, if one comes to Israel and finds that the battles that they have to wage are without, against enemies more than within, against their own coarseness, they are still so coarse that they're not ready to settle here. And we have to be very honest about that. Your father and mother are simply not going to make you kill others in order to be able to sleep in your own bed. Thank you for listening.